Dwight Gooden is named National League Rookie of the Year, on his way to becoming Dr. K.
Dwight Gooden came out of nowhere. He had pitched in A-ball the year before and just torn up the league.
I was a coach, third base coach for the Mets in '83. And, well, you know, we didn't have a lot to look forward to other than what we heard about the young players, the guys who were coming up. We were waiting for their arrival, and in '84, when he started to take them out every fifth day, there was a amazing rekindling of spirit amongst players in uniform, coaches in uniform, and the fans. That something special was happening, and it was happening to us.
He put more than a buzz into Shea Stadium at the time. You really can't talk about a pitcher for that team up to this point that's brought that kind of excitement, and you got to be there. The place to be was Shea Stadium when Dwight Gooden was on the mound. He was another guy that brought hope to the Mets. And when he pitched, you had to be there.
Unbelievable. The K signs out in the outfield. This guy came throwing just flames, and that was a great year. His second year, of course, the year after, even better. But, you know, all this stuff that was advertised about Darryl Strawberry, it came to fruition very, very quickly. Here comes Doc Gooden, who really became larger than life.
Things didn't go as well for him through the rest of his career, but that first year or two, he was just a sight like New York hadn't seen in 20 or 30 years.
I think we all loved Dwight. He became Doc very, very quickly. And when you think about Doc throwing a no-hitter with the Yankees, winning with the Yankees, and the way it ended with the Mets, it really is kind of sad.
There was a guy who owned an Italian restaurant in my neighborhood, Chino's, and I went in there after Gooden won 24 games, and I said, yeah, Gooden's going to be really great. And he said, Gooden will never win 20 games again. I looked at him and I said, what, are you kidding me? He said he'll never win 20 games. Years later, we talked about it. He knew somebody who was in the mob who knew that Gooden was doing drugs, and that's why he said that.
And it's good to see Gooden now has his life together. His book came out last year. He's kind of mended some of the old relationships, and he's sober and doing very, very well. But very few players in the history of New York sport exploded on the scene like Doc Gooden.